Well, a very good morning to you. We're halfway through the week and it's time for another shave, and it's time to say thank you to her ladyship. Thank you, Mrs. H. You can safely say they're roses. How clever I am. Right, another old classic soap for me and for many people in the UK. This being the start of it, I'll show you the soap first. And that's the Boots the Chemist. They're sort of, what is it, original shave stick. Widely available there. I'm not sure if they sell it now. Or maybe in a bowl. It's the same soap but in a bowl. So I'm going to, it's a bit wonky, isn't it? I'm going to wet it and gather off the whiskers. So that's that. Oh, it's a bit wet there. Let me dry it off to show you. This is the razor we're going to use. Very similar. I've used it many times. It's similar to a Gillette 7 o'clock, but these were branded, well, unbranded. It was sold as their own Boots the Chemist razor. 3-piece, very simple. Head heavy, all metal here, hollow plastic handle. But it did the job, that's all it was for. So we're going to use that today, and I'll use this Gillette Nacet blade. I can show you. Nacet blade. And that's going to be its second use for this blade. Does anybody there's overhang on this to be aware of. Anybody remember that Laurel razor I bought? It was a old British brand. I'd never heard of it. But they were crafty with the razor head, because only their own blades would fit because of the shape of the middle. Anyway, I tried cutting a normal blade. Not as easy as it looks, and I haven't succeeded as yet, but when I do, we'll try that razor. Anyway, we're going off subject. So I'll wet the face, and I'm going to use a pre-shave oil. Not that it needs it, but just for a change, part of a different routine. Oh, that's nice. And we're going to use a very inexpensive Wilkinson sword brush. I think these are still available in the shops. They're about £4, are they, or £5? Just sort of a hog hair bristle brush. So I'm going to leave that in the sink just to wet up. So how's the week going for you and the shaves, if you haven't any? Good, I hope. Just going to use a pre-shave oil. Don't need a lot, just about 10 drops will do. Just adds to the slickness, because this razor has a bit of a bite to it, you know. It's for a right, I better not wash my hands in that because the brush is in there. We don't want an oily brush, do we? Put that back in. So let that soak, and we'll come. This doesn't stick out very well, does it? We're using the whiskers to gather the soap and just dip it in the water as we go. Make it a bit easier. Now I've seen my father, my grandfather would have done it lathering off the brush on here just to get a bit of, there was no, as I say, it wasn't an enjoyment to them like it is to us. It was just a necessity. And yeah, we put a good application on because the brush, being a Boar brush or a Boar Bristle, so we're wet but we're not dripping. As you can see, the oil doesn't have any effect on the lathering. I stood away from the camera there in case it sprayed you. Right, that'll do. That will do. Yeah, so simple shaves, very nostalgic, well for me, and they just did the job. Simple, basic shaving. So here we go with the growth. Boot to the Chemist. And as you can see, no messing. Very nice blade, a Nacet. Very smooth. So how are you doing in yourself, alright? I hope so. This razor's, mind you, we're on the first pass here, we'll talk about. Very nice. That scent is a lovely, it's a very sort of, a very woody scent. If you like fragrances like sandalwood, cedarwood, you know, woody scents, you'd like this. It's just a, it was classed as a basic scent then, wasn't it? But just a drop of water. Now these brushes, are not built for quality, or just built to do the job, but they feel when you've used because we're so lucky now, aren't we, with brushes, the quality and the knots and all sorts. So when you go to use something like this, it feels a bit inferior, if you like. but lightly using it. As you can see, that's a second application without going back to the soap yet, and that's quite good for one of these sort of cheap bristle brushes. It feels okay. That's been used a lot of this brush in the past, because I've had them for years, you see. Just right across the growth. You'll see another one middle shelf to your right, the blue one next to the 2 orange. That's the same brush, but they brought out a special edition, a blue one with the British colours on the bottom for a fine British shave or something like that. That was a few years back. Same knot. Across the growth, the blade feels beautiful in this. Now, I said this razor has a bit of a bite to it. So it's not like a Wilkinson Sword Classic or the black one. It does have a bit more bite than that, but it's not aggressive. But what I was going to say is this blade, and this is individual, your mileage may vary as they say. This blade in this razor works so well for me, it feels smooth, and yet it's very efficient. It's a head heavy razor, but it's a light razor really, but once you're aware of that, you can automatically adjust your hold of the razor, so to speak. That's lovely. Okay, so what's the slickness like? Very good slickness. Very good slickness. You know, these are not expensive, or they weren't. Everything's going expensive now. As I say, I'll have to check to see whether you can still buy this soap, because sometimes you can't buy it online, but you can in the shop, and other times you can buy it in the shop, same thing, you can't buy it online. Getting a bit thinner now. But more than enough for a damn good shave. Right. Yeah, sometimes you know, you think, oh, they don't sell it now because you can't find it on their website or whatever. But if you go to the Chemist, there they are. So sometimes it's it's a nice feeling shave, isn't it? And interesting enough, some of the colleagues I work with, beards are very fashionable, have been now for a few years, haven't they? And of course these colleagues grew beards, but they've never got, they said I won't shave it off now. I don't know, they feel they love the beard so much. But I was saying to one of them, I said, don't you feel like just shaving everything off, a clean, nice, fresh, clean face? No hair, no itching, no, you know. But they said, no, well, I know it doesn't itch after a while, but... But I enjoy my shave. I know I'm filming it and putting it on the channel, but it still feels it's just a bit of me time. Bit of me and you time. Yeah, that's nice. So there should be just enough in there now to do the old 3, 2, 1 pickup time, baby. Ooh, transparent. We might have to admit a bit of defeat there. I found over the years, because these feel very thin compared, as I say, we're so spoiled now. When you use this you think, oh, that's a bit wispy, nothing much there. But what works with that, well, for me again, you know, we're all different, but just a light, when you're lathering, just a light touch. It doesn't seem to grab the soap as much and keep it to itself, the selfish thing. Here we go, pickup time. Won't be at work tomorrow. Why not? Well, I'll think of something. That is lovely. That is, yeah. So we'll have a cold water rinse. Which is also nice. Oh. Ooh. That is nice. So Humphrey's Witch Hazel, which I've put sandalwood essential oil in, which matches this Freshwood sort of scent. Lovely. Yeah, very happy with that. We'll rinse that off after. Then we're going to have the Boots, the Chemist Freshwood Aftershave. Another classic. Lovely scent. Oh, I love stuff like this. Absolutely fantastic. We'll get that later, shall we? The lids, they're probably plastic, but they feel and sound like a Bakelite. I don't think they are, but just a very, very hard plastic, and the matching balm. The show must go on, you see. Oh, a bit too much there, maybe. I got a trick for that, too much. So we've got enough on the face now, so got the old arms in it. There you go. Oh, I feel like I could run up a mountain. I'm joking. Right, and that is it. I'll leave you in peace. So thank you for joining me again. And if you're having a shave, hope you're having a good one. Hope you have a good one, I should say. And please stay in good health. Try and be happy if you can. And I'll see you on what will be like Sunday for the midweek. Sunday I'm doing this again. Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday. See you Sunday for the weekend shave. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. All the best, and bye bye. I'll go and get the lid now in case I forget. See you.